the main reason is because the Lakers are so deep. Now, on paper, they've got, I mean, there's battles going on for minutes at.
It was his acquisition last year, Stu, that really started the ball rolling for the Lakers to improve the second half as AD scores.
Nice ability for a guy his size.
AD played 56 games last year, most in a season, 75. CP3.
When he joins your team, you love him to death.
Interesting to see whether he will start or come off the bench. Seems to think he might start. AD's got both buckets.
That's what you do when a guy picks up his dribble. You use your hands.
D'Lo all the way, yeah.
And you get some deflections that.
Taken away by Looney. Mini break, it's Curry. He'll stop and pop from three. He's denied. Quickly now to Thompson. He fires it up. Klay Thompson. Tippity hops into the front court. Warriors last year.
One of the quickest releases. Look at this one.
There it is. And down.
Yeah, I mean, it was that time.
Five-time All-Star. 13th year for Klay. AD down the middle. AD on the way for a bucket.
Nice.
Watching and rooting for.
In relationship to your Twin Tower type thing, it only is effective as the Twin Tower if you're in the paint. If you're on, if you got two 7-footers.
Familiar with Christian Wood.
Yeah, they're deep. They are really deep.
And of course, Max is in the game. Oh, Bryant, and laying it up and in.
Jonathan Kuminga, that's his main forte. His ability to get
him, and they brought him in. He's handling the basketball right now, strictly for his shooting, just like Taurean Prince, who played 4 years at Baylor, the 3-and-D vet. Going to be put up and in. And, they just want him to be more aggressive, but they love what they see from their #1 pick. Prince down the middle he goes.
Good read.
Now one of the kings of contact fouls is not playing tonight. All of a sudden, Austin Reeves, one of the best in this league. Underneath, there's Moody, scores. Nice move. 29-21, Lakers have now worked into an 8-point deficit. 9-2 scoring run for Golden State, but it stopped right.
For the Warriors?
Well, Steve said, earlier that the Lakers really exposed this team, and they did not have the right roster as Wiggins.
Difficult matchup when you got two 7-footers on the floor, as the Lakers had there and still do with. Look at this, see?
Curry lets fly.
Another three-pointer.
Couldn't finish it.
Well, he buys it because of his ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter. You have to challenge that shot.
AD for three. All right, Stu, 25% last year.
Yeah, the 25% is not a percentage you want to see too often. Or never. He treats every shot as a miss, and that's what rebounders do. Gets themselves in position as Anthony Davis knocks down another long ball.
Was going through a swing crisis, but I think I've got it back. Putting the ball well. Myself, I don't have any kids, but they're my kids.
Fair enough. Hey, any of your teammates give you a real round? Like I heard, are you better than Steph? Are you getting there? Because he really does rightfully get a lot of praise as being the NBA's golf guy.
Yeah, he's obviously a really good player.
In 9, I think, yesterday when they landed with D'Lo at the Olympic Club, he's serious. And he's playing great basketball, obviously. Count it! And then Kuminga knocked it down. He's got to expand his game a little bit. Really good around the rim. There's Rui Hachimura.
What a nice play. Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes, of course, has shown flashes throughout his career. Could say this with so many guys. Count it! Yes. With just 2.5 to play, we'll be sending it back to the studio for the halftime. Played up and in. And 26 and a 56-40.
Another
game underneath.
Wow, that was nice.
Lakers, they had plenty of possessions last year, 4th in pace in the league, so they can keep up with Golden State a bit. Rattled in. That's the southpaw. We will see Sacramento in the preseason. This team will see him 3 times. Oh, catch, shoot.
Just elevate and then shoot it while in the air.
Not thinking about coming down or anything. Nothing but net.
Court shots. So they just replayed that whole sequence as if it never happened.
Underneath, bad defense by the Lakers got lost. And that one's laid. Rui Hachimura.
Rui had a nice end of the season from behind the arc last season.
Boy, he was so good in the playoffs, too. That playoff.
And you're not going to see him. You won't see Steph. You won't see Wiggins at all here in the second half.
So this Crowd got a little bit of what they came to see. Gabe,
It's his first from long distance.
signed a 3-year deal. Play here in the second half. You're right, about Christian Wood. He's playing out on the perimeter. When you said the true trend using to a lot of folks, we'll break it down as we get a lot closer to it. But it's a big point of contention for
Use his left hand, use his right, and let the defender affect the shot.
Good pass by Shards into the corner, wide open. They've got another one.
Quarter.
Seems like that. Feels that way. Max Christie splits the defense, had it on his hip, and was in her cup right there. I was still had golf on my mind. We heard Austin Reeves, their groups. What a block ahead of the pack. Put it up and missed. Laid up on the follow. And then we can put it to bed. It's really something that Adam Silver has wanted for a long time. He's been enamored with what has gone on. Williams. We're going to see a lot of substitutes here in this second half, as we mentioned. Well, still, Stu, that's why they want him.
Well, if you can score, you can play in this league.
How about this summer? He was dealt from Utah to Atlanta, then Atlanta.
I don't know. I mean, it's beyond me.
Cam Reddish flying through the air underneath, score it. It's between the two. No foul called there. They play it on, and it goes off the foot of Fino. Down the middle, no defense. They weren't there, and a silly foul for Darvin Ham. Offensive efficiency, though, the Lakers were 20th, and that one's tipped up.
Those are the kind of mistakes that you cannot make.
And you often say that is an inexcusable mistake, always on an inbound pass. Of course, everybody's trying to carve in a role with this Laker team. That's a good look into the corner. Perfectly executed drive. You got to mend things up. And now a tremendous amount of respect for each other and how they play the game. But when you're going on the opposite side, it's Matt. Yes, it was.
Without picking up his sixth foul.
There goes Christie all the way to the rim.
A nice left-hand finish.
Golden State has played 17 guys tonight. 12 off the bench. There's one of them. Lay it up and in.
Got it.
And out for the Lakers. 13.5 points, 9 rebounds. Few assists per. Loose basketball. Letting it go. That's a guy who's good. Jonathan Kuminga on the break, 3-on-1. The lob to jam, and the Lakers just could not. And the Warriors score again.
Did a good job of bending his knees on the dribble, making it a short dribble, harder to defend.
Stands at 6'11". From deep, and it settles in. Northern California rivals spinning, turning. Nearly losing it, but then knocking it down.
Kuminga.
He was third in blocks last year, three-point shooting. He shot it pretty well, 37%. Lakers strip the basketball. Hodge, Castleton, all the way, can't score. Stayed with it though, Stu.
And the Lakers have done really well in the kind of late first to middle of the second round. Jesse Buss, the director of scouting, and of course Rob Pelinka and the entire staff. They seem to keep finding guys that can really play basketball.
Paint defense in the NBA is a little different now. Everything's around the perimeter, so.
Well, occasionally somebody will get aggressive and try to net the competition. Pre-game before. Tune in on Spectrum Sportsnet. Picked his pocket clean at the other end and throw it.
We're approaching the 2-minute mark.
It'll be a busy night Monday in Vegas. You know that, Stu? Right next to us.
Right next, yeah.
It's like really,
Yeah.
it's like right across the road. A couple of minutes left, so the Lakers, they failed to find him.
Yeah.
And so the Lakers, though, unfortunately.
He ironed out.
Yeah, 41% overall. Both teams did knock down significant number of threes.
And he tried to cuff it and throw it down and semi-lost control of it.
Was banged around, and the garbage falls right into waiting. Well, Hodges thinking about running a play. Castleton, free throw line. Now it's hacked, so it was the second to last possession of the game. Over. Game 1.